Hello, everyone. This is the Mixed Bag Podcast. This is our first official episode that we have ever recorded. So, to my right is my friend J-Dog.
Yo, what's up, people?
And to my diagonal right in front of me is Brandon.
Hi, it's me.
And to my left is our sound guy / really cool British Arkansas guy, John.
Hi.
And I am Elijah. That's it.
Is that who you are?
That's me. All right. So, with every podcast, we always bring a new drink for us to try. Today was my week, and I kind of flubbered that.
On the first official recording.
Yeah. So I forgot that on Sundays, Texas has that dumb law that liquor can't be sold. So I had to resort to bringing Brandon's amaretto and J-Dog's flavorless vodka.
I would assume you have, Mr. Almost a Dad. Yo, we can actually call you that, and no one knows because this is the first actual recording.
Can we call you Mr. Coleman?
Can we call
I mean, I guess.
Mr. Thomas?
Mr.
Man,
Thomas Coleman.
Do y'all want my social security card too?
Brandon has an
your address?
expired driver's license for the past 2 years
Brandon
now.
lives in Idaho.
I got my expired driver's license
Last week.
I've had my expired license for 2.5 years.
I want somebody to make a song like that.
I can't even drive past your house.
Oh, hey, before
It's
we
literally illegal.
start technically like the rest of the podcast, should we explain exactly what the theme of our podcast is?
Yeah, we just get on and we drink alcohol.
With some other stuff.
We bullshit.
It's an excuse for all of us to get together and bullshit. Yeah, you're right. Bullshit's the perfect word.
Yes.
Okay, they're kind of misrepresenting the entire idea. So I guess
You tell me what your idea
Okay,
of our
so
podcast is.
it's called the Mixed Bag Podcast because we get topics or activities that we like to do, and we put it in a theoretical bag, which is Brandon's random number generator. I think J-Dog just died by drinking.
That's the first time I tried that drink.
I haven't tried mine yet.
Ignore him choking to death. And so we come up with topics every week, and then Brandon will randomly pick one from his little spinny wheel, and then we discuss or partake in that activity or topic until it's fleshed out, and then we go on to the next one. That is basically the idea of this podcast. It's a lot of fun. J-Dog, are you okay?
You also forgot. Sorry, continue.
I took that one sip. It fucked with my head.
Yes.
It has more amaretto in it. Mine for sure. I don't taste the vodka, so it's pretty good.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm about to try.
Yeah,
We didn't
Brandon's
even
about to die.
clinkies.
Oh, fuckies.
Come on, clinkies.
Fuckies.
John.
Jacob Jingleheimer.
That probably sounded great.
I was talking over it. Oh, shit.
This is so yummy, guys.
It's a sipper.
Don't you love the fruity drinks?
You know what?
Yeah, I miss the fruity. Dude, I
think
miss that sour ass drink.
Whenever we started, we all agreed that we love fruity bitch drinks. And so
Yes.
for the first episode, you gave us hand sanitizer.
Yeah, so y'all are literally seeing us at our weakest first.
I'm gonna
This will build our tolerance.
Oh, I'm gonna get terrible acid reflux.
Oh,
Reflux.
yeah.
Oh.
That
Wait,
sucks, bro.
so hey, what did I forget?
You forgot. Also, with the podcast, every episode we generate a new album. We have a list of albums that we didn't get together to choose, but we
Individually
individually chose a few albums that we'd like the others to listen to, or albums that we really enjoy.
Yeah, we were all tasked with 10, and Brandon put 50 on his wheel.
No.
Let's just mention that.
Jerrod.
He's added like 40 more, I'm sure.
Jerrod. I have 49.
I knew it.
You're close.
However, yes, so when we first did our test runs, we were doing just random albums from Spotify that I found a little website for.
Did not work.
Some of them, I think the 3 albums that we got were decent. They were fun to listen
That
to.
One was
after,
okay.
That was after cycling through like 15 different
That
ones.
was only on this third one.
The last time we did it.
Yes. So the first 2 albums were good. The first album was good. I like the first album.
The first album was okay.
But yes, then afterwards we decided to choose our own albums to make it more personal, to make it more easier to kind of describe. And
And that way we also know that the albums are going to be good,
Yeah.
primarily. instead of some random thing. We know at least one other person likes it. So I don't want to drink this.
So then, on that topic, I know we probably should move into actually talking about the album, but I also think we should reintroduce ourselves.
Yes.
We should probably go through that. So y'all at least understand who we are before we give you our shitty opinion on music. Oh, God, sorry.
What just happened?
No one can talk through it if I'm just the loudest thing in the room. So there's no point. We just cut the entire sound out.
Was that from the drink?
No, I mean, I smoke, dude. I smoke a lot of weed.
Oh, yeah. Is that what that was from? Okay, yeah, that's fair. All right.
See if I can finish this damn drink.
Yeah, I want to know who thinks they had the strongest drink. I think Brandon. I poured Brandon's cup is almost full.
Yeah, it's literally
Of what?
It probably is to this.
More
line.
vodka than amaretto.
Yeah.
He put a splash of amaretto in his. Can I take a sip of yours, Brandon?
Actually,
Do you
I
mind?
for it.
I want to know. Because afterwards, I kind of realized.
You gave me like a fifth total.
Yeah, no, same. Yeah, I barely poured any in mine too.
You're such an ass.
I didn't think about it. It was after yours that J-Dog's like, hey, you should probably put less.
You know what it reminds me of?
That's rough. I have
Jared's
to
gonna
try.
throw up. Jared's gonna have to call out from work today.
Y'all, I don't think I can do vodka. that shit, I almost threw up. Just
If
from
we
the
can,
taste.
if someone can throw up on the first episode of the podcast,
It's the aftertaste that really gets.
It was the initial hit that I choked on, and then I tried to swallow it, and it didn't work. I'm in tears, y'all.
It just tastes really bad.
I'm no
It's not that
Russian.
bad.
Does John like it? Hey!
What's your background? Where are you from?
What do you dabble in?
I dabble in the arcane.
Where your dad from? You Russian, bud? From I was gonna say
I do
Saskatchewan.
want to do one of those ancestry things.
That does seem pretty cool.
That sounds like a great podcast episode.
You
We
ever
all do
think that they
ancestry.
take your genes
Oh,
that way they
speaking
can
of
clone you
podcast,
later?
this is kind of like outside, but I do have a camera with a little tripod that I can like set up here if you want.
I would
That'd be cool.
love some recording.
I'm already starting to feel hot. I've taken
Oh,
2
man.
sips.
That's what I'm saying. I took a sip of yours and I immediately started sweating. But I also did choke really hard.
Oh, I was gonna say what this reminds me of. What this flavor profile reminds me of is those, the shots that I keep talking about. The ones that have the little thing in the middle, and it's the
Yes,
liquor on
yes.
one side and the flavor
half-
on the other
yeah.
side. That's what it tastes like. That's what it reminds me of to me because that was
I
the first.
apologize.
That was the first kind of alcohol that
No.
I've experienced with.
So the way I've reacted, Brandon, you have to just take a sip of mine because just to see,
You'll enjoy it more.
yeah, the first sip of that I reacted poorly. I was not ready for Brandon's cup.
Dude, Brandon's chugging that. What the fuck, dude? Calm down.
He's saving me. I have to go to work later.
I have to take you home.
It doesn't burn as much.
It's more pleasant.
Yeah, that amaretto's a nice flavor. Very nice.
You're welcome.
Gives it a caramel taste to it. If
Yeah.
it's more amaretto than it is vodka.
Yeah.
So who wants to introduce themselves first?
You fuckface.
Let's do it exactly the same way we did it in the first recording we ever did.
Well, because then that's me introducing it, and everybody has to follow me.
I mean, go ahead, introduce yourself.
No, we can't let
Papa.
Brandon because last time we let Brandon go first, he outshowed us.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
right.
I'm gonna go first because I think I'm the most boring.
Okay.
So hi, my name's Jerrod, aka J-Dog. I like long walks on the beach and strutting my stuff. If you think you could be I don't know, my man or something, call me up. No, but for real, my name is Jerrod.
AKA J-Dog.
AKA J-Dog is actually real, so don't think there's two people when Elijah calls me J-Dog.
Yeah.
I am the stoner of the group easily, so I'm the slowest to react to everything. So y'all just be patient with me while I figure this out.
Give him some time.
Give me some time. I also think I'm the funniest,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
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 Pretty solid.
and that's about as far as you're gonna get from me. I overshare, so don't worry. You'll figure out more about me as time goes on.
All right. My turn. I'm Elijah. Don't ever call me Eli.
I'll fucking kill you.
I I'm going to school right now to be a teacher. I don't know if it's going to be special ed or elementary school, but something along those lines. I'm the second funniest person in the group. I have the longest hair of the group.
Bro, I straight thought you said you were about to have the longest penis in this group. Bro, you couldn't tell what 6 inches was a second ago.
He put 6 inches. He put right up to his mouth. He goes, "Oh, that's about 6 inches."
This is gonna cut out weird, but this is what 6 inches sounds like.
Longest hair. And I don't know. I would date a trans person.
Dude, they got a big ass though.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll date I dated trans.
Oh, something interesting. We're all in a relationship.
Correct.
That's very rare in like a group of like a friend group, like a guy group especially.
Very
for
rare.
everyone to be in a relationship. I've never actually seen that before.
Yeah.
We did it, Reddit.
Good job.
Reddit's gonna come out and be like, Mixed Bad Podcast. They're actually all 4 fucking each other. There are no females.
They're
That's
cheating.
the 2 relationships.
Yeah.
Does J-Dog is gay? The rumor come out. Anyway. What's up, Brandon? What's up with you? Tell us your story, bud.
Oh, it's me. I'm Brandon. Hello.
Make sure to mention your expired driver's license.
I have an expired driver's license from 2019, and it is 2021.
Dude, it is? Oh, fuck me.
There's.
It's almost
Is
May.
this floor real wood?
Does what?
Is the floor real wood?
It's linoleum.
I think it's a linoleum.
Well, there's no wood, so I can't say what I was about to
Petroleum.
say. I was gonna say I haven't been pulled over yet, so knock on wood. Knock, knock, knock.
Knock on your dick. That's a joke I used to pull all the time in middle school. When I need to knock on wood, but there was no wood around.
I wouldn't have hung out with you in middle school.
You act like that's my only joke.
Jerrod walks around and goes,
J-Dog
hey,
goes
hey,
like-
tell me something. Knock on wood. Knock, knock, knock.
It's like
Oh,
a
my
talent
dick
show.
hard.
He just walks up there. He's like, "You ever knock on wood?" Just walks
I
off.
say, I hope this place doesn't burn down. Knocks on wood. The entire audience loses their shit.
They do the Napoleon Dynamite dance.
Oh my fucking god. Your obsession with Napoleon Dynamite.
Have you guys seen that?
Elijah's though is he did Soldier Boy.
I did. I was in high
was
school. I
his
was
thing.
known as the Soldier Boy kid.
Yes, I remember that.
I am proud and embarrassed of
Scooting
that.
a little bit.
Brandon needs to keep talking about himself for a second.
Yes, sorry.
Because we talked about his expired license, but we need to talk about the thing that's the opposite of expiring.
Oh, yes. I recently started a new job at Target.
Oh my god!
Just kidding.
Currently expiring.
My girlfriend's pregnant
Yay!
from me. Because I said that really weirdly.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah, allegedly.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, sorry, Brandon.
Anyway, she's due late May, so we're in. What fucking day is today? It's the April 18th.
Oh my god, that's way closer.
Did you really
Yeah.
just take that big of a sip?
No.
Oh.
It was not a big sip at all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be a dad soon. First time dad. Woo! Little
First
girl.
time, daddy.
But yeah, that's all that's interesting that happens in my life right now.
Brandon
all
has
just a
nothing
bunch
else
of-
going for him.
We're all just a bunch of fucks who think we're funny, so we decided to start a podcast together.
You just provided like all the evidence needed to tell why we shouldn't have done this.
Nah, we'll cut it out. Anytime Jerrod fumbles up, we're also that y'all really need to just make this drink and do it the way Elijah did. He started pouring the fucking vodka and went 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why Brandon has like most of his cup full of just straight
I thought
vodka.
that would be a good way to measure it. I was like, if I pour it at the same speed, but I just count the seconds, then it'll work. But I just don't think it's a good drink. In my opinion, I don't think I would ever drink this.
This is for like a shot. I would take this
But
as
it's
a
a-
shot.
it's
It's a sipper. It's more. It's too fancy for our taste. No,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of just straight liquor.
Too Russian.
I need shit mixed into my drinks.
I agree.
I can't wait to try that.
Like
that fireball drink.
strawberries.
Fireball with
Horchata?
no. Yes, I do.
Ooh.
It's supposed to taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
But we need a vegan horchata for a fucking vegan boy over here.
Find it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that about me. I'm vegan. Oops.
Yeah, that's a pretty big characteristic. Now people are gonna not tune in, not because I can't speak English properly, but because Elijah's vegan.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not like most vegans. You can eat meat in front of me.
I'm not like
do
most-
whatever you want. It's
Like
all
most
right.
vegans,
I don't
love
care.
eggs.
I'm currently eating meat right now in front of Elijah.
Yes, he's just eating a raw pig.
What?
He's just eating a raw pig.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said he's just eating a raw pig. A raw big.
You said exactly the same thing.
A raw big. And I
I'm
was like,
big.
raw big what?
Big Lebowski,
The Big
big,
Short.
big bag Bigelow. Penis.
Big hair.
Let's talk about this. Well, did you have something
No, I was literally about to say the same thing you did.
Let's talk about this next album.
All right, so
Brandon's
the album that we had was one that I gave to them.
Which
and-
is, side note, which is why Elijah brought the drink and why Elijah started the podcast, because that's,
It is my week.
That's who it is.
That's how we do this.
And next week is going to be Mr. Jerrod.
Okay, thank you for telling me because I forgot the rotation.
Yes. It's boop, boop, boop.
Got it.
And I know nobody at home can see that. That's okay.
You can
They'll
assume.
infer.
Yeah.
So I gave them the album Tryforce by Starbomb. They are a trio of musicians. Two of them.
Comedians.
Oh yeah, they're comedians. Two of them comprise Game Grumps, which is like a YouTube Let's Play channel. It's probably like one of the biggest ones out there. But they have an album that's all about video game kind of music. Each song usually has like a funny concept to it. I mean,
It's
most of you
all
guys know them.
parodies of
Yeah.
video games. The songs are original, as far as I
Yes.
know. I don't know any of them to be samples of anything.
I don't think
Not
so.
that I know of.
But yeah, all video game nerd culture. That's what Starbomb is. If you
You probably wouldn't enjoy it if you don't play a decent amount of video games.
Yeah.
or stay up to date in pop culture.
Yeah.
Or if you don't know, like, Game Grumps.
I mean,
True.
I feel like you could still, because I didn't know who they were when my cousin showed me them, and I still thought it was funny.
If you're not a fan of vulgarity, if you're not a fan of us, you definitely won't like this album. I
Yeah,
think.
that's fair.
Well, okay.
I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
not fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair. If you didn't like this album, you wouldn't like us.
Correct.
Okay.
That's how I would rather put it.
That's better.
Yeah.
Square is not a rec. No, I'm not going to finish that sentence.
All rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles.
Yes.
That's the math major over here, buddies.
You a math major?
When I go back to school, I will be again. Yes.
Oh, cool. Cool. Math's fun.
Math is great, dude.
All right.
I don't agree, but
So who wants to give their ratings first?
I want to talk first. So guys,
so actually,
y'all didn't give me the okay, so I kind of get it.
no, go ahead.
Oh my god, how do I explain this? So we recorded like 6-ish episodes right before we came to this one that will be airing, and on the last recording we picked this album as they all already said, but I went out of state for 2 weeks, so on the airplane I went to listen to the album, and I realized not until like yesterday that I had listened to the wrong Starbomb album and gave the
Oh
ratings
my
for the wrong
God.
I own this one. I own this album, so I do know everything about. I do know every song, but like, I don't have ratings for it.
Did you listen to the second one?
I listened to the first one for some reason.
Isn't that self-titled?
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize this one was called the Tryforce, and I don't know why.
It's just Starbomb 3D.
So what did you
Some
think of the
shit,
first
yeah.
album?
Oh, dude, Starbomb is legit. First album, okay, hold on. First album, second album's my favorite. First album, second favorite. This one's probably my least favorite of the three.
Really?
Yeah, it just feels kind of like they just wanted to complete the Tryforce, you know? Some of the songs I feel like they could have tried harder, but also I'm not a music writer, so you can't really take it.
I think like
that.
the instrumental were way better in
Yes.
this one. But that's obvious because they had help from another band.
They had the Tupperware remix party on the album.
Is that what that stands for?
That's what twerp stands for, yeah.
I
not
knew
know
that,
that.
but I forgot like what it stood for. But I didn't know what it was.
Anyway, so you Like like in general, how do you feel about the album?
This album is fantastic. I like it. It's really, all of them are really funny. The little cuts, like the beginning intro, the intro is funny because they tried to like, we're gonna make this a big bang, and then they keep fucking with the sound bar, trying to get the right sound to come out. And like the middle, they have an advertisement for their game in this one. Is that this one?
Yeah, Dream Daddy.
Yeah, Dream Daddy. That's a funny skit. And then of course the outro where they're just like, Starbomb might be over. We don't know yet.
It ends with the fart.
There's a lot of fart sounds, bro.
Well, yeah, one of the songs, like they couldn't they couldn't afford like a real like explosion sound, so they just had like a lot of farts put together to make like music. Brandon?
I enjoy the album. I don't know if we're still giving individual ratings on stuff, or
If you feel like so strongly about one, you can.
I would. I just didn't.
So, I mean, I liked most of the album. There were only 2 songs that I didn't. 2 songs that I gave a 5. I went through and rated all of them. The first song, Intro, I gave a 5.
Yeah, I don't think the skits should count.
I didn't rate the intro or outro.
The intro, the outro, or I mean, you could rate the daddy dating sim.
I feel like
but you can't rate it as a song.
You could rate the Aaron checks the mic.
Oh, where's
And
Aaron
that was
Chester? Yeah,
that
you
one
can rate
was
that
my
one.
other 5. The only thing that really saved it, like the only thing that brought it to a 5 was the part where he talks about Mega Man. That part was really funny.
That one escapes me at the moment.
I don't exactly remember what he said because I listened to it like 2 weeks ago. But my favorite by far was Filling in the Name of.
Oh, I love that one.
Is it filling?
Filling in the Name of, yeah.
Oh shit.
And that's just
Put
because
filing.
I'm just open to the Amazon Music page.
Oh.
I've been reading his filing since the album came out. What's the song? What video game or movie is that one talking about?
That's the Tetris one.
Oh, okay.
Filling. God damn it, I'm an idiot.
I was gonna say I don't remember, but
That's such a good plot to that song. Just the straight piece is being used.
yeah.
Yeah, so like the basic concept of that song is pretty much just he is from the perspective of a long piece in Tetris, and all of the people at parties are like, "Oh, hey, come to this one.
Like, we care about you. We love you,
Yeah,
straight piece.
we're homies. Come
Why don't
on,
you
like
come-
let's share a beer and come fill this long gap for us."
Why don't you complete this Tetris for us over here?
And then he starts to realize that like not even just his friends, but like his doctor and his mom all only use him so that he can complete the Tetris for him.
Come on, why don't you come over? Don't be shy. Complete the Tetris.
Yeah, and so I just think that's a super funny concept to like do for a
great.
song.
I can't believe they put Tetris to a song. That's fucking hilarious.
They even did a music video for the song too.
Oh, really?
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, another reason why I also like it is funnily enough, the album that we generated before this album was Rage Against the Machine by Rage Against the Machine, which has the song Killing in the Name on it. So
I didn't even put that together.
it's supposed to be it's supposed to be inspired by or a parody of Killing in the Name.
Yeah.
So that's also because I love that song. It was just my favorite song.
My favorite song's Donkey Kong Jr., but that's just
Yeah.
because you get to sound like a fucking idiot
Dude.
for like 3 minutes.
I love that one.
My name is Donkey Kong.
And my name is Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah.
I actually,
Aaron Hansen's in the room. Did y'all hear that?
Oh my God, Aaron.
whenever I first heard this, because I actually have a signed copy of this one that came with like a poster and everything.
Samesies.
And I remember listening to this while I was cleaning the house and just jamming out, like dancing to it while I was going. Because like because in the last 2 albums, like the music was good, but like when they added like TWRP to it, it just they're all like they're bangers. Like
They sound twerp is like a modern day 70s retro theme band.
kind of like Daft Punk,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That type beat.
But like the hardest fucking game in the world. Just when that started playing, I just like got so into it.
It's
you know?
relatable too.
Yeah, yeah. That one's about Dark Souls.
And just wanting to
Honestly, the
fucking kill everything.
The first 4 songs, the Legend of Zelda one, the Mario Party one, just the music in it is so good, you know. The Legend of Zelda one's really funny too.
Vegeta's Serenade.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
That one's great.
I love the simple plot songs in each album, but this was probably my least favorite
This
of all
one-
of them.
Like I get what I get. I feel exactly the same you are, but it makes the most sense. Because
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts has the most convoluted plot. Out of
It's
all
the
of
one
ones
I
they've
was
done.
looking forward to the most. And then my favorite is still the Final Fantasy one. It's just so
Yeah.
like smooth and it's good.
The
But
Final
yeah,
Fantasy one was perfect.
overall this album, I've listened to it like I'd say around like 50 times at least, you know, like it's just one that I'll always listen to just for fun, you know. But
The
would you
CD's
guys give
currently
it
up.
would you recommend it to friends?
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I'd recommend Starbomb, Ninja Sex Party, Game Grumps. I'd recommend all those people to friends though too.
Same.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for teaching me the difference, the fact that irregardless isn't a word, and I
You're
don't sound
welcome.
stupid anymore.
That's something that always bothers me. Ever since I learned about it, I'm like, oh my god. Anybody who says irregardless is wrong.
Needs to go burn.
Needs to drink this straight.
Oh my god. So, anyone have anything? Motherfucker. Anyone have
Oh.
anything more to say about that album?
Ugh. It was the first Starbomb album that I listened to, like, fully. I've heard one Starbomb song before this.
Which one
Before
was
this
it?
album. Smash.
That one's good.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
One was exciting.
I only listened to it because Mark was in it. Markiplier.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the guy who goes, it's time to fucking smash!
Oh, like the
He's the announcer.
narrator, announcer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi there. I'm the announcer for a fun new fighting game. Fun new family game.
I don't know.
I
It's
don't
been a
remember.
while since I've seen that one.
Luigi's Ballad was the first Starbomb song I listened to.
I think so for me too. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was so fucking fun. If you want a good introduction to Starbomb in general, listen to Luigi's Ballad. Watch the music video. In my honest, humble opinion, I wrote the song. I'm just kidding.
I was there. So was Einstein.
I was there. I was the song.
Hitler wrote the song.
Would you guys kill
You're-
Hitler now if he was like
Do
walking
you think
around?
we would have the capability to kill Hitler?
If he was just walking on the street.
Just like some dude?
If Hitler was just walking on the street, we probably wouldn't know who Hitler was.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He'd be less if he was just, especially like, are you talking specifically here in Wichita Falls? Or if we just happened
Yes,
to be in
if you're just
Germany?
walking on the street and you see a guy that looks like Hitler, what would you do?
Sorry, bro, but you got that stash going. I just
I'd go sicko
Nazis
mode.
got to pay. I go sicko mode.
I'd go all
Like, would you
Travis
take
Scott
the
on him.
chance of like I know this guy might not be Hitler,
Coming at you.
but I can't let him get away.
Wouldn't Hitler be like 100 years old?
Oh, what if it's an old guy? Yeah.
Hitler.
No.
Hitler.
I don't think. If Hitler's alive right now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he is, but if he's alive right now, A, I doubt he's in Wichita Falls, Texas, and B, I don't think
where would he be
would
then?
be. He's in fucking Argentina.
He's in the fucking Bermuda Triangle chilling with Santa Claus. I see this all the
Santa
fucking time.
lives on the
And
North
the conspiracy
Pole.
theories are
That's
I
where
was
he
always
lives.
told
That's
he moved to Antarctica.
The Bermuda Triangle is
Yeah.
unaffected by time.
It's like inhabitable, so he took like his best officers.
So Santa lives there to live forever. He only goes to the North Pole when it's time to make presents for all the good boys and girls.
So where do all the elves live?
They live in the
He's
North
still
Pole.
alive?
Oh. So
Or did they
he's-
live like
He's basically
Oh, I
like
have no idea. That's like all I knew about the conspiracy theory.
he's basically like one of those like managers that comes in, or like one of those like really like
He's the store
Higher.
owner. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't do anything as far as product for the store other than making sure the building stays open.
gotcha. Okay.
And
Makes
then
sense.
he delivers on the day of.
I'm sorry, Jerrod. You were leaning against the wall, and the back of your hair is flat, so it looks like you have like a yarmulke on. So
That's-
I'm just like.
It
every
does
time
look
you're
kind
out
of
the-
funny from this angle.
Every time you're in the corner of my eye, I have to be like, wait a minute. Jared's not Jewish.
Yeah.
So if y'all are looking at like the cover art we got, I'm the dude in the middle.
Oh,
that
yeah.
hair.
I'm the dude on the left.
No.
You're on the right.
No,
You
I'm
guys
on the
have
left.
cover art?
No.
You're on the right. Brandon's on the left
You
with
haven't seen
his
it?
4
Oh,
beers.
show me.
Do you have to finish?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull it up.
Jamie.
Jamie?
I'm Jamie, and I can't pull it up.
Jonathan?
Does anybody know what's actually up with the Bermuda
Homie?
Triangle though?
What do you mean? Like
Why? It's probably like magnetic fields.
that's exactly what it is. It's just what the magnetic fields do. That's a weird place on the globe for the magnetic fields. So
Is that like
everything's pulling on it equal? I believe is what it is. All the different magnetic forces you could have, and that's why it's all fucked up. Like it messes with planes, GPS, and all their sensors and shit. That's why they go crashing.
But like, don't boats just like crash too or sink? Okay.
Yeah.
Same reason though, because all their instruments go haywire.
Interesting.
It's just weird place on the globe.
But isn't it like extremely deep? Like we haven't explored how deep it is yet.
I think we've. Fuck. Now you got me trying to like. Look it up.
Yeah.
Didn't Amelia Earhart die there?
That's
right?
the assumption.
Or that's the yeah.
That's what happened to her.
My brother-in-law. Jerrod.
Same thing with the
It is very key.
that 737
And-
flight that got
hey.
lost.
Yeah.
Dum dum.
The Malaysian flight.
No, I'm on the left.
That's
What are you-
Brandon? Look at
Looking
the
at
original
it.
fit up. Pull up the
Dude,
original.
I'm on the left. I'm the one holding the root beer.
First of all, you're dumb. Second of all, you're stupid.
Y'all.
Okay, guys,
you're
this is a
whole hoe.
conspiracy. They're trying to make me out to be someone I'm not. Don't listen to them.
Elijah.
Elijah.
Thank you.
Elijah.
Someone had to do it.
Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a loosely
with the
defined.
with the last sentence, most reputable sources dismiss the idea that there is any mystery.
Fuck your reputable sources. Say that for me again.
Reputable.
And the
Fuck
Bermuda-
those sources.
Dude, look at this. Do you see this? Can the Bermuda Triangle be a tunnel of space-time?
It could. Then again, there could also be a tunnel to Area 51 down there. Smiley face.
That's
Just-
the top answer.
Area 51.
Let's go to Yahoo Answers.
Wait,
Wait, aren't they shutting that down?
Yeah.
They're shutting down Yahoo Answers.
is
Yeah.
going away.
Man.
Like May
Have you seen
17th
how,
or
like,
something.
Cancerous some of those answers
Oh,
get on
yeah.
Yahoo
No,
Answers?
I wouldn't
Man,
trust it
when
either.
I was like 11, I used to answer some of those questions.
Yeah, that's
May
why they're
4th on
taking
Star
it down.
Wars Day.
Yeah. Wow.
Shutting down May 4th. Wait a minute. That's like
Yo, I forgot you couldn't
like
play
2.5
Flash
weeks.
games.
yeah.
That's right. You
Wait.
can't.
As of December 2020, the Adobe Flash is not supported anymore.
You know, have you ever played like addicting games?
Yeah. You
can't
you
use-
can't anymore.
No.
Can't find
Like
any of
cool
those.
math games? And
Yeah.
all?
Well, I think Cool Math kind of recovered with some other software.
People are developing a new in-browser way to do it.
So what happened?
Huh. That's interesting.
They just stopped supporting.
You click
Well,
on anything
actually,
with Flash, it's just gonna be like, we can't play this for you.
where's the
throw up.
math games?
Because
Disgusting.
I went on Cool Math at one point, like right in January,
It
and got
says
really
right there,
upset.
The future Flash games on Cool Math Games.
Huh?
You
So
ever
just
play
more
Run?
As you probably know,
Run's pretty
most
fun.
browsers are no longer
Amazing.
supporting Flash games. Fortunately, this won't have much effect for a couple reasons. We've been totally focused on HTML5 games for years now, and these don't use Flash. We're actually working on making Flash games playable in your browser. A number of technologies do so. Okay, so basically they're just trying to recover.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You should you should find one of those HTML5 games. They're like pretty interesting.
Oh,
the
wait.
way they look.
Let's
even.
just live commentate John playing a game of Run 3.
Play around.
allow ads to join. Go VIP ad free.
Man, I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah,
you
they took
can't
off
play
Run 2.
without ad
It's Run
block.
2's on Flash. Do Run 3.
Yeah, all these websites just figuring out that you got ad block on now.
I think you have to,
So do I have? Can you not play Cool Math?
Turn off your ad blocker to keep playing.
yeah, you have to turn off your ad blocker for this website.
Oh. Man, I was pirating a movie, and it gave me like an ad every 30 seconds, so I got an ad blocker. That's the
yeah, why
only
would you
reason.
not?
Yeah.
I actually just, I think yesterday installed ad blocker onto my girlfriend's computer.
See, I use it's called like uBlock Origin or whatever. It blocks certain elements, so it doesn't necessarily block ads. So I think you'd be able to, because you can like choose what gets filtered out. Are we about to start watching?
Hey, you didn't do whatever the thing was that was supposed to happen in the intro.
Oh no!
We'll save it. We'll save it.
God fuck.
I want
No,
to
do it
hear.
now.
No.
I'll edit it in.
No, I don't want them to. Not first episode. We'll wait. We'll wait. It'll be special.
But could you imagine how iconic it was that first episode?
I don't want it to be the first episode.
Why you fucking chicken? You fucking
I didn't even
scared?
tell people about it until like a year ago, probably.
Didn't tell people about.
Nothing.
His uncircumcised penis.
He's getting recircumcised.
Congratulations.
We put on the podcast.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's real.
No, I said he's uncircumcised.
Well, you could get recircumcised.
I didn't think I'd be looking
That's
this
very.
up today.
That's a very factual thing. Sometimes they fuck up the first time, and I believe some like religions will do it too. A second circumcision is kind of like a second baptism. I've been missing
Restoration
out.
can be done with or without surgery. What?
Wait, what do you mean without surgery?
Although these techniques
You
can
just
give
tape it.
the appearance of having foreskin, they're usually unable to restore connection tissues. Okay, so you wouldn't feel it?
How long does it take to regrow foreskin?
Depending on how much coverage a man wants to achieve, says Griffiths, the entire process takes between 8 months and a year and a half. Those who can't wait can consider surgical restoration, which usually involves a plastic surgeon grafting skin from the scrotum onto the penis.
Hey, say seg.
Seg?
Way. Can we
Way.
do something else?
Yes, let's actually
yeah.
let's do the
Fuck that.
theme of our podcast and actually
Yeah,
generate a
dude,
topic.
I
That was great.
loved that. That I've never heard that before. That's incredible.
We'll do that from now on.
Hey, say seg? Seg? Way. Let's talk about something
I
else.
love that.
That's incredible.
Hey, can I tinkle?
Can we come up?
John?
What?
Can I tinkle somewhere?
You have
yeah,
to take
yeah.
the microphone with you.
Just aim it just next to the toilet so it's just a constant beat. What is that sound?
while I'm gone.
You know we're on a time crunch.
Yeah, we are. I got half an hour to be at work.
Just tell me you're not coming in.
I'll call him, tell him I'm late if I really need to.
Okay.
I'll be running late. I mean,
So, are we generating?
yeah, Joe didn't generate it, so it's ready when he's back.
All right, Jerrod. Dun dun dun.
I need to pee too. Can that be a soundbite we save? So everyone just saying I need to pee. Holy shit!
I need
have
to pee.
So like if that's your segue button, if we get lost in conversation, you can just hit I need to pee, and that's our way to go. Fuck, we need to go back on track.
You just hear like this like ethereal voice. I need to pee.
Piss.
Pee pee.
I think you guys are having too much fun with having your own mics.
Way
For sure.
too much fun with my own dude. I
If
love
I-
that I did my own mic.
If by the end of the 5th episode I haven't like deep throated the microphone yet,
If these weren't your microphones, I would have already deep throated it.
hey, how much are these? I'm gonna buy it off you. Just so I can deep throat it.
Dude, if it were my mic, dude, I would totally buy this microphone, keep it at your place even from you, just so I could do whatever the fuck I want to it in the studio.
Just sneeze right onto it.
I hope you like the sound of the back of my throat.
We have to label each microphone to know.
Jerrod has sucked the soul out of this microphone. You know how funny it'd be though if we had this little clip-on microphone, we could just do whatever the fuck we wanted while recording the podcast.
That's something that I thought of when like talking about doing like those baking videos or doing just certain videos like that. That'd be so fun.
Oh no, I'm on Elijah's mic now. Isn't that fun? Isn't this weird?
Wait, do you have to pee now?
Yes. I don't know what the category is. We were laughing about other shit.
To the right. Not that right.
To the right. Hi. No, not over there. That's the left. That's Elijah's right. So now that Jerrod's coming back,
Oh God, J-Dog.
It's okay.
Can I just say real fast? I think it's most of the alcohol talking, John, but it feels like you're forced so on level. I'm so glad I wasn't sitting back.
Oh,
effects,
bring
live
it
effect.
all the way forward.
Yeah, all the way.
And it should.
there.
Got it.
Yeah,
All right.
good
I
job.
also know that like we're recording a podcast for like public viewing. Why the fuck didn't you tell me there was someone in the other room?
I told Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm
I didn't know. I just walked in there.
Just pretend that's an audience.
You said to the right, so I immediately look right, and I just meet eyes to my left.
We're gonna say something like about the audience, and we're just gonna hear a faint. Yes. From the other room.
Yes.
She's playing Sims.
I'm pretty. Yeah, she's playing Sims.
Sims
yeah.
4?
Sims 4.
Nice.
I know a lot of people prefer Sims 3 over Sims 4, but I like the Sims 4.
Wait, yeah, Sims 3 is your favorite, right? She said yeah.
Fair.
Understandable. I think it's most people's favorite.
I haven't played
It's
either.
because EA is trash.
Yes, they
And
are.
they don't know how to treat their consumers.
Right.
Yeah, it is actually really bad.
EA
Like
is
genuinely.
So, Jerrod,
Yes.
the first title that I have on my wheel
Only?
is Elijah's nose grease. And I would like for Elijah to explain what he's talking about.
He just did a Hail Mary.
Okay,
That's what that's called, right?
so
I don't fucking know.
something like that.
He doesn't know either.
So, Brandon put this topic in there because one day at work,
I can't.
I kind of disclosed to him some information about me that I thought was private and personal, but he decided to put it on here anyway. And I guess I have to talk about it now. But I have this thing to where it's only the nose, but I will like grab my nose when it's really like greasy, like when I wake up in the morning or I haven't touched my face in a while. And my hands will be super greasy because, you know, my skin's naturally really oily because I'm like half Hispanic. And it just, for some reason, I just love the feeling of it on my hands. And I know it sounds weird and John's giving me a really weird look, but to like emphasize how much I enjoy it, whenever like the pandemic first happened and we all had to wear masks, I had a really bad problem of touching my face a lot. And that's like something that they told you early on. It's like, don't touch your face, you know, as much as you can like help it. And so I remember telling myself like my reward for not touching my face all day is that at the end of my work shift, would be able to just touch my nose and it would be the greasiest thing ever. And it just felt so satisfying. And that is the story of my nose grease. I don't want to touch other people's nose grease, just mine. But
If you were given the option, would you?
no. I feel like other people's nose grease is gross, but mine, I know it's clean.
Yeah.
So then,
Because you have vegan nose.
Because I have,
grease.
yes, it's pure.
so okay, you put Elijah on the chopping block like that. What's something you do that you think the rest of the world would be like, that's kind of fucking weird?
Yeah.
That's something I do.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Brandon.
You gotta have something.
Booger eater.
Also, that's the
Brandon
thing,
would
too.
be a booger eater.
If you spend most of your time by yourself, do you know what shit you're doing most people would find weird?
Oh,
Not
absolutely.
really.
Exactly. So, like, huh.
See, I'm just
So,
open
like,
and honest
I
about
told-
it.
So like that weird thing that he just described, right? Everyone in office has similar weird things, and if it went public, they would have to resign.
Yeah, there's something. Joe Biden does some freaky stuff probably,
yeah.
but nobody sees that.
Joe Biden just loves sounding.
Does everyone know what sounding is?
No, why don't you educate our viewers?
Sounding is when you take usually a metal rod, or it can be
Don't look me in
any,
the eyes while you tell this.
it could be any other substance. Maybe not any other substance.
Substance.
But usually long rod shaped things, and you shove it down your urethra for pleasure. And if you don't know what a urethra is, it's either A, the tubing and hole that leads from your bladder straight out to your penis, where you piss out of and come out of, or it's where it's the pee hole
Never be a
Why
sex
didn't you
ed
just
teacher.
say that?
for fun.
Just say it's where your pee comes out of.
It's a pee hole,
It's the pee-pee hole.
and people put things down there for pleasure.
I can't imagine anything being pleasurable about that.
I read the story of a guy who put like a rod down there, and it was glass, and it broke inside of him. And he waited.
It's about the jar thing.
He waited 3 days.
Oh, that's different.
One man,
That's different.
was it one guy
He
with-
waited 3 days to go to the hospital about it. 3 days.
Because you're embarrassed.
Yeah, but if that happened, I would go right away.
But what What if I get a hot nurse? You think she'll suck the glass out of my dick?
Do you think they had to like cut open his penis?
Yeah.
Or they probably had to get like something to like
forceps maybe.
keep that shit open so they could
Oh, and then
get in there.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's. Why don't we look up a video, live leak video?
Wait, but let's not let Brandon off the hook here. I want to know something weird that you do.
I don't know. I don't think I really.
I
mean, obviously,
doubt it.
yeah, I do weird.
Why don't we
things.
get Jules on the phone?
You have a
yeah.
kid on the way, right?
Yeah.
So you've had sex.
Yeah,
I have
that's pretty gross.
at least once
Is that what you're saying? The weird thing is that he's had sex.
Yeah.
before marriage.
It is weird that Brandon would have sex.
Yeah.
Out of everybody at the table, not just fucking around.
I think this is something actually a lot of people do. You know how your teeth get that that
Plaque?
Yeah, that gunk on it.
Plaque?
Yeah, and then you scrape it off with your finger, and then you eat it.
Whoa, what?
What?
It causes heart disease.
He's got it right.
It causes heart disease.
You do that?
It can,
That causes
yeah.
heart disease.
It can.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Because obviously, all my plaque. That's like bacteria,
Right.
And you're just swallowing it basically, and it's yeah.
Why would you swallow that?
Don't know what else to do with
You
it.
too?
It's the same thing as like biting your nails almost.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
Yeah, but I'm gonna swallow my nails.
I had a
Brandon does both.
I do bite my nails. I've stopped. I haven't done it in a while because my nails have been painted,
Yeah.
and
That's
I
a
want
good
them
way
to
to-
look pretty.
She actually got me to break out of it so that I could paint my nails.
Good on you.
Good job.
My nails are currently rough because I chewed the fuck out of them last night.
Yeah, the latest one that I've chewed is this one, but the rest are clean.
Can
I
you
haven't
see it
done
in your? Can you see it on your nail polish?
No, because all my fingernails look the same. I've been biting my nails since I was probably like 5. So my nails are just fucked. You know, I don't think they're ever gonna grow normally.
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
I talked about my weird thing I do. I hurt myself. I talked about it on an
Oh,
old
yeah.
recording. Yeah, I'll hurt myself just because I'm like, I wonder how much that hurts. You think that's a suicidal thing?
No, I was gonna give them an example, like, because you just say, "Yeah, I like to hurt myself." Makes it sound really.
any sort of self pain though,
myself.
like
Today.
I don't know. Like I was sitting there chilling, watching like YouTube videos with my girlfriend, and I was sitting there wearing some shorts. So I pulled my shorts way up high, had the TV remote in my hand, and I go, "Man, I wonder if this fucking hurts." So I take it buttons down with all the rubbery bits showing, and just smack the shit on myself in the thigh. I'm giggling, but like crying because it did genuinely hurt, and I was like, "There's no way it hurt that bad." So I did it on the other thigh. And I was like, "What the fuck is this? No, I'm no bitch." And I did it 2 more times.
For reference, John just pulled up.
It's not sexual, bro. I couldn't have been less hard.
Yeah, John just brought up the definition of masochistic on Google.
Enjoying an activity that appears to be painful or tedious.
Okay, that could be you.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you use it generally, but that main definition is incorrect. Ain't nothing sexual about it, bro. I'm testing myself.
I just really enjoy myself.
I don't though. I do not enjoy that. I do like the pain of it. I just enjoy knowing that hurts.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of masochistic.
I guess maybe. Probably.
You can pull the Markiplier excuse. He always says that he's not masochistic. He just likes testing his body limits.
That's basically what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Maybe that's the people who are masochistic but hide it. There's a
Like
better
in
word for that.
denial?
Yes. People who are in denial of being masochistic.
I
That's
didn't
their
know.
excuse.
I didn't know you ever went to Egypt.
Boo.
Get it? Because you're in denial.
I didn't say shit about pyramids.
Denial river.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the hell's a river?
J-Dog's never been outside of the house. He doesn't know about that.
After he just said he was on vacation for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and the
Yeah, in a
bathroom.
different room.
Your house is right on state line. So when you're like, guys, I'm going out of state this week. You just
My
walk
bathroom's
into the next room.
technically in Oklahoma.
You like go to like the shed in the backyard. J-Dog's what's the word? Like fetal
Crouches?
position. Yeah, crouches. I don't know where I'm going with that. It was a great idea, and I couldn't think of the word, and it's gone now, and everyone's looking at me all weird, and this is very unfortunate.
That sucks, bro. We're gonna do another topic
Okay, buddy.
because I don't have a good segue joke. I'm just gonna jump into it.
Oh, God, hang on. Sorry.
I feel like Brandon rakes this stuff.
Y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear? Y'all shut the fuck up! Quit
Stop
fucking mocking
yelling at
him.
me.
Y'all want to hear a blonde joke I totally ripped from Facebook?
Yes.
These are always good.
So, a blonde gets hired at a middle school as a PE teacher. She sees all the kids out playing, having fun, but she sees one kid to the side by himself. She goes up to the kid going, "Hey, you can go play with the other kids. That's fine. Like, you don't have to worry about anything." The kid looks the teacher in the eye and goes, "No, I think it's better that I stay here." The teacher gets a little upset with the other kids. Why? Why do you think that's okay? The kid goes, "I'm the goalie." I died, but I was also high as fuck when I read that.
That's pretty funny.
I had never heard that blonde joke before, and I felt like I needed to share it, but I had to admit it came from Facebook before, like, someone got on my ass about it.
Have you heard the one that's like two blondes on a road to Disneyland?
El Dorado?
No, Disneyland. And as they're driving and they're getting closer, they see a sign that says Disneyland left, and they cry and they went home.
Okay, that was
I
pretty
remember
funny.
that one. Okay. I only found Brandon's funny because he was short and sweet and to the point, and Jerrod can't talk, and I put way too many words in that joke.
Jerrod, I thought it was funny.
You did. I appreciate you. I don't know. It's not my joke, though. I can't really be that offended.
I'm not finishing my drink.
Pussies. Pour it back in my bottle.
Yes!
Brandon's finger.
The hypothetical.
Oh, God.
Yes, this is a great first episode.
What do we got?
Should I talk about this or should you?
Who put it on the wheel?
Brandon
It
is
was me. I put everything on the wheel.
a freak. You guys thought I was weird about the nose grease.
Okay.
Okay, first off, before we move on, I don't think that was weird. I think there's plenty of other things you probably do that is immensely weirder than that. Like playing with your nose grease. Ooh, fucking like.
I mean, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's just like not
That's
a
all.
habit. It's like what do you call that? Like a guilty
Guilty
pleasure.
kind of,
Kinda.
but not even really.
Like listening to like Taylor Swift.
That ain't guilty
That's
pleasure.
Okay.
What?
What do you feel like you have something to say? Did you listen to Taylor Swift's new album again, but like break up with someone just so you could really feel it, right?
Yeah.
What was the whole shit with that? With like she re-released an album, but like her way.
Yeah. So her first few albums where she was all country was underneath a certain record label, and he wasn't allowing her to like make money off of those songs. So she said, "Fuck you! I'm gonna re-release them." But I'm gonna re-record them so that they're my songs.
I kind of want to give that album a listen then.
It's the
So
same
he doesn't,
song.
he doesn't have like ownership of them,
Not of the new ones. He does of the old ones.
but like
Country versions.
couldn't he like sue her for like?
It's her music.
It's her music. I think there's got to be some sort of weird legal ground that we're just gonna have to see what happens.
Because I feel
out
like
of
he
it.
has like the like copyright.
He does.
It's the same thing as making a a cover. Right?
But we were actually just talking about this not too long ago about like what constitutes it being like fair use
yeah.
and what's like infringing on like a copyright.
Because like whose words are they? Whose beat is that? All of those are different. Like
I
just
mean-
because he owns the song,
I don't know if she wrote the original songs.
he makes
but
the money off of that shit. Like
Yeah.
that's it. That's all that really is.
At least I'm pretty sure it's about
About that.
copyright. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, she fucked up by signing a contract.
I mean,
Yeah.
She
she
was like
also
underage,
was like.
so her parents had to sign that
I
contract.
was
So
gonna
they
say,
fucked
she also
up.
was
Yeah.
like 14.
That's
or
most
something.
people who were coming out though, like starting
Get
out when
taken
she started.
advantage of.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting taken advantage of in the music
Absolutely,
industry.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to talk about your finger
your
story?
Okay. Hypothetical for you guys.
Please.
You've heard this, John.
He has? Oh, yeah, duh. Sorry, you work with us. Doy. Hypothetical for you, Jerrod, then.
Got it. I love hypothetical.
Oh,
I'm-
fingers.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm at work.
That's what.
Let's say,
You did.
Yeah, she
Well-
liked it. She wants to tell everybody it too.
yes. I'm at work, just normal day. Something happens. I accidentally cut 3 of my fingers off. Obviously, I'm fine. Like, I'm okay. However, I cook them. And I invite you over under the pretext that you'll be eating, like, sausages with me. I tell you that they're sausage.
Okay.
And then...
I'm scared.
Or I tell you that, it's a meat product. So, like, beef, chicken, pork, whatever.
Totally not wrong.
And you eat it, you like love it, you enjoy it so much with not knowing that it's human flesh, and then I tell you afterwards, you just ate my fingers. Would you be mad that I didn't tell you that they were my fingers, even if you enjoyed it?
Damn, that's a good question.
Thank you.
Would I be upset with you? No.
Yes.
No, they're your fingers.
Yes.
But that's not the point.
What do you mean? What's the point?
The point is
That
that
I ate human?
yeah, that it's cannibalism.
It was all consenting parties. I'm fine.
It
with
was not
cannibalism.
consenting because
Oh,
you didn't
that's right.
know.
I didn't say.
That's true.
I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about it. That's
Yes,
true.
that's the point. Would you be upset that he didn't tell you?
That I didn't.
Yes.
Nah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
because
so
you're-
glad you said that.
You're in such
That's
a
everyone
extreme
else
avoid.
told you.
I know,
they
yeah.
would.
Well, that's the thing. We asked a bunch of people at Target.
Yeah, no, because little backstory, or not backstory, but background information. Brandon and I both work at Target, as does John.
Yes.
And so we asked like
The oddball out.
everybody there who would be upset and who would not be upset about the situation. And when we first started asking people, the count was 7-6 in y'all's favor,
In favor of us.
Okay.
So we had more people saying that they would not be upset.
which is baffling. But thankfully, after that like second day, I don't think I've had another single person besides you now say that they wouldn't be upset by it. The count is now, at least for Target, the count is 29-10.
Oh, there you go, Target. Why the fuck are y'all? It's just because y'all don't know them.
I was gonna say
No, but I feel like even like 29-10 is still pretty.
So that's like a 25% ratio of like accepting cannibalism.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Accepting non-consensual cannibalism.
there was one guy too who, before we could even finish asking the question, we got to
Cody?
the part. Yeah, we got to the part of saying cooking fingers, and he goes, "Yes, immediately, I would eat it."
He's like, I know what you're about to say. Yes, I've always wanted to know what humans taste like. He's like, I bite my nails.
I
and
didn't even think about that, bro. I'm curious. I'm not like someone who's gonna sit there and eat somebody, but like I'm kind of curious to see what a human tastes like.
Thank you. Oh my God, yes.
Not enough to sit there and kill somebody and eat them, but I'm kind of curious.
If it was offered to you, if someone said, "I have a plate of human flesh. Would you like to try a piece?" Would you say yes?
Maybe. I mean,
If you like knew where it came from and if it was ethical.
I'd probably say yes if I knew more about it than I do. I'd have to know more about where it came from than I do the grocery store's meat produce
Okay.
section, like that kind of thing. Meat produce.
I mean, there are negative
Meat produce.
health benefits
Meat produce.
to eating human flesh.
You said there are health benefits?
There's that negative, I guess, negative health.
I believe
Not
it.
benefits, but like
Yeah, you can get really
Risks.
sick and
you start like
It's
shaking.
like the same way you don't like drink someone else's blood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, I kept what do you call it? Rationale for all the people who said they wouldn't be upset by it. We had a coworker, Ro, who said he would be upset, but only upset because he had this like ethics class that like told them that you can only eat like one human. Not like you could either eat their entire body or like a single body part, and it's not going to fuck you up. But if you eat another part of a different human being, that's when you start getting like the negative health like risk to it. And so he said he would be upset because he didn't get to choose who he ate.
So-
that you chose for him.
So you know how like we're not supposed to eat like raw meat either? Is that the same scenario for humans? Could you not cook that
Wow.
bacteria out?
Hang on, I'm reading about like the effects of cannibalism, and it's saying that if you eat the brain specifically, it can cause a disease called kuru.
I'm afraid to eat any brain, like any even from an
And
animal.
eating that will cause you. It's what trembling comes from,
Okay.
and it ultimately results in death. And I don't fully understand how this works.
Yeah, how does eating that make you?
some kind of
vital-
chemical reaction, I guess.
Vital organs, even in animals, terrify the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Like to eat, I wouldn't eat a brain. I wouldn't
Like a liver?
tongue. I wouldn't necessarily count vital, but I wouldn't eat tongue either. I wouldn't eat a heart. I don't like
'cause
liver.
Have you ever had barbacoa?
I believe so. What is that?
Barbacoa, it's beef cheek, so it's like the cheek of the mouth. But like then there's also what's it called? There's like lingua, which is lingua and tripe, which is like the intestines.
There's also sugma.
There's ligma.
There's both of these.
There's ita.
Eat the poo-poo.
They stick their hand in the anus and they eat the poo-poo. Do you know that video?
No.
Oh, really?
Can you please pull up Eat the Poo-Poo?
Please. ITTA space PUPU. They fucking named their Bloodborne character that.
Yes.
That's so funny.
What are you talking about?
Game Grumps named their Bloodborne character Eat the Poo-Poo. It's so...
ITTAPUPU.
It's so funny.
Eat the poo-poo. They stick the hand in the anus. Y'all ever watch Bo Burnham?
Oh yeah, of course.
Have you ever seen his the bit where he's talking about how his parents explained gay sex to him?
I feel like I vaguely remember that,
Yeah,
but it's been a long
maybe.
time.
So my mom taught me about gay sex. She sat me down one day. She
Is
said,
this real? This isn't a bit, right?
"What?"
No, he's
The
talking about
I'm
Bo
retelling a different,
okay,
someone else's joke. My mom sat me down one day to tell me about gay sex. So we're sitting on the edge of my bed. She says, "So you know how mommy and daddy really love each other, right?" Yeah, I know. Y'all love each other so much. She said, "Well, two men can do it too. The only difference is that they get in the bed, they take all their clothes off, and they shit on the Bible."
Yeah, I have heard that. I do remember that. That's so funny.
Yelling shit on the Bible is probably one of my new favorite pastimes.
Have you guys seen that like Tumblr post that like has someone microwaving a pizza slice on the Bible and then someone saying like, I can't, like, this is the most like offensive picture I've ever seen.
No.
And someone's like, yeah, why would they put a pizza slice on such a hateful work of literature?
Ooh, damn.
Yikes.
But then there's like 5 other comments on it, all going like against each other. People arguing about pizza in the Bible. It's beautiful. It's so good.
A microwave
Very
fucking
Tumblr-y.
disgusting. I'd be the type of person to recreate that video though, but like take the plate out. So that's the thing people argue about. Like, why the fuck is the plate gone? Not the fact that there's a pizza on a Bible in the microwave.
Honestly, if you think about it, pizza is probably one of the most biblical foods that there is.
The fuck you talking about, dude? No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
not.
Go ahead. No, continue that thought.
Hello, bread is the body of Christ. Everything else is...
Jesus, milk is the semen of Christ. I don't know where I heard that.
Is
Pepperoni is the nipples.
freckles.
Well, isn't
don't know.
That's the difference between New Testament and Old Testament, right? Because like, isn't like, if you got like a pepperoni pizza, that would actually go against the Bible.
Yeah.
What?
You're eating pork.
Yeah.
I mean,
New
it
Testament,
depends.
though, isn't it? Or Old Testament.
Old
I mean.
Testament is where like all those weird.
But then they like specifically go like Old Testament's just like, just follow it morally. You don't have to follow everything to the T.
Well, actually, it's like the opposite. It's like they're like, well, read the Old Testament so that you have like knowledge of like the history of what happened, but don't take the morals too seriously.
Oh, okay.
Because Jesus kind of reversed some of those.
Okay, so in many humans, there's these things called prions. And prions are mutated proteins that have lost their shape and function and can infect other proteins. And as more proteins turn into prion proteins, they can cause diseases that put holes in your brain, like literally put holes in your brain.
Oh,
so when you eat
Ro
someone,
told me about this.
when
Yeah.
you eat someone else, their prions are much more like at risk of infecting you.
Huh.
However, there
Fucking
seems to be
prions.
talk of like mutations and genetics that resist prions and things like that. So some people are more
Some people-
capable of eating others than others.
Some
you know?
people are genetically capable of eating humans more than other people are.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's fucking amazing. I don't know why I find that so interesting.
Imagine if like when you're born, they like take a little blood sample to see like how resistant
This
you
kid
are
could
to
eat
other humans.
could eat humans.
This
Y'all,
kid could eat a cannibal.
my list, Chris Jericho looking ass. You're on the list.
Don't talk about Chris Jericho. He's a sore subject for me.
Is he?
Yeah, he's very...
Talk about it.
I'll just say... He's a Trump supporter. He's very anti-vax. He's a very shitty person, but he was my favorite wrestler.
I think, okay, so as a professional wrestler, he obviously puts on a bunch of personas. Can you really hate, like, can you really say you hate Chris Jericho as a person if his wrestling persona, like, is the thing you enjoy a lot? Like, I can see, you can hate Chris Jericho as a real human being, but you can still appreciate him in the ring.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's basically what I do.
I mean, but that's the same. Couldn't you make the same argument for like Kevin Spacey,
Like Louis C.K.
stuff? Like,
and all that
yeah,
stuff. Yeah, you could. Love the art, hate the artist.
I don't know if
Michael
I agree with
Jackson.
that though.
Okay, what about like, okay, so like, what about XXXTentacion?
I hate that guy.
Yeah, like domestic abuser, etc. Wasn't really the greatest person.
I don't know anything
He was
about
trying
that.
to be better right before he died, and people still love his music.
Oh yeah.
It's the idea of separating
'Cause you can't-
music from the artist.
I don't think I can do that though.
Yeah.
Think about I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this guy, but his name's Gary Glitter. He's an older rock star from like the 70s or 80s, I think.
Guys, we need to wrap up this podcast.
Okay,
Did you go to work?
quick finish.
I
and
got
then,
5 minutes, so I'm supposed to be there.
and then we'll
Oh,
generate
fuck.
your album.
Dude, time flies. Hello.
So, yeah, this guy, he made this song called, like, Rock and Roll Part 2 or whatever. They play it a lot. If you guys have ever seen the Joker movie,
The new one?
yeah, the song plays as he's going down the stairs. It's like, dun
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
not seen it.
dun It goes like that.
Oh, that song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People like football games. They don't use it at football games anymore.
Yeah, because he's, like, a hardcore, like, child pedophile.
Oh wow.
Pedophile.
Which,
he had
like-
a lot of child porn and stuff like that.
Can you really remove the fact that that artist, like, you can't, that's a staple for football games. Maybe I'm too, like, conservative when it comes to something like that, but, like, I remember going through high school playing that song every football game
Yeah.
millions of times just to distract the other team. I didn't know who the fuck the artist was of that song.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's just like depends on where you draw the line on if you're still supporting him, because like if you're just playing a song like a high school game, it's kind of hard to like say like, well, we can't because of this guy. But personally, like I can't listen to music like Chris Brown. I could never listen to any of his songs because I know I'm listening to a guy who like beats people and it's not remorseful about it. With like actors or Louis C.K., I can't watch them or listen to them just because I know what they've done, and it just kind of grosses me out. So I can't.
What if they changed? Like, what if they were like,
If they honestly changed,
yeah.
I think I'd be more okay with it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
But like with
that's a-
Chris Brown, people still defend him, even though like just like 2 years ago, he still got in trouble at Paris
Got
for
it.
like doing shit
I
that
got
he's
it.
been doing
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna look it up.
See, that's the thing too. Like, I understand where I completely understand where you're coming from. Like, if you've never listened to the artist and then you found out all this shit, like with Chris Brown specifically, and you found out all this shit, I would never give him a listen. But like, I fuck with Chris Brown's music. I can't say I enjoy him as a person whatsoever.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was I going with that?
I don't know.
It had to. It was.
Separating.
It's still all separating it. Yeah. Like if the artist were to release a song trying to like defend themselves, I guess, from shit that's been proven, like they did, like y'all were talking about X being an abuser. If he had a song out about him abusing his girl, that'd be
Yeah.
a little different. But like, you know, I like Louis
Like I said-
C.K. is funny, but his story though bothers me. Louis C.K.'s. He was in his own changing room, and he's made it clear that he was gonna masturbate.
You're gonna have to provide. Yeah, I don't know if you have time to provide context, but
Yeah, I don't have time to context for that. That's the whole story though with Louis C.K. was that a girl was in his room and he was like, "I'm gonna beat it" after a show, and then she came out, the whole Me Too movement. Anyway, off that topic, because we gotta end this shit, because I'm a bastard. So my album that got generated was "Sensational" by Young Gravy.
I don't know that.
I don't either.
Young Gravy is he's the type of dude who'd walk into your house when you invited him in and fuck your mom.
Oh.
Okay? He's just like he's the Mac Daddy, bro. He's funny. He's a funny rapper. He does a lot of songs. I don't remember what songs are on Sensational, but he does a lot of songs with Baby No Money.
There's
Those are always great.
A person I like Baby No Money.
I saw
I like Baby No Money.
Baby No Money's great.
Lil Mayo.
I saw one thought,
E.T.
one thought, two thought, red thought, blue thought.
One thought, two thought, red. Yeah, fucking Young Gravy. That album was the first album I heard by Young Gravy, and it's pretty funny.
Okay.
He's only 2 years old, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's released like one more since that one. I do believe it might have been two. This dude puts out a lot of shit.
You should do the outro.
All right,
With
so
that, with the thing.
no, not doing that. All right, so
Like a
that was
bonus.
the end of our first episode. Thank you for tuning in. Next week it will be J Dog's podcast to host.
Mixed bag.
I don't know what else to say
Mixed bag.
besides
Mixed bag podcast.
Mixed Bag Podcast.
Mixed Bag Podcast.
Mixed bag podcast.